Hi, this is Jeff Lesher with What's the Point? And this is our back to school What's the Point, because it's almost Labor Day, which means if you haven't already gone back to school, you're about to. And really, for those of us who are beyond the formality of school itself, we're never beyond, or we shouldn't want to ever be beyond learning. That's why I got my backpack, I got my journal, I got my Crayola markers, I got my water bottle, I'm ready to go. And what I'm trying to figure out is, what do I want to learn? Where am I going to get that information from? And most importantly, when it comes to productivity gains and stickiness of the learning, how long it lasts, how effectively it lasts, I need an intentional place to apply what I've learned. And I really need some coaching, at least somebody to observe what I'm doing, reinforce what I'm doing well, give me an idea, help me discover things that I could do to make what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and the impact of what I'm doing even better. And if there's something that I'm kind of going off in the wrong direction around, they can help get me back onto track before I get too far off that track. Learning, it's essential. It's great fun. And I talked last week about cocktails and crafting mixtures that can turn out well, but don't necessarily have to follow a recipe. It turns out, at least according to the Harvard Business Review, that being an effective manager is kind of the same thing. It's not one recipe that we follow to the extreme degree, the nth degree. It's actually a combination of a bunch of recipes based on who we are and how we are, based on the nature of the organization and the context it provides, and most importantly, it's contingent upon, driven by, responsive to those people with whom we're engaging to help lift them up and altogether be lifted up. Sometimes people think that learning ends and then they just get into cruise control or coasting mode. And when it comes to coasting, I always ask people to conjure up in their head the old razor scooter or a skateboard if you preferred not to hold on to a handle. You put one foot on, you hit the ground with the other foot, push off a few times, you gain some speed, and then you ride a little bit, and then what do? You put your foot back down and push off, because if you don't, you lose momentum, that scooter or skateboard starts to wobble, and boom, down you go. Nobody wants to go down that way anyway. So don't take your foot out of the equation. Keep putting it down and pushing off, and that's what learning can provide you with. It's back to school. It should be an exciting time. Get those markers ready. Make some notes for yourself. Be intentional about it. Take it a little bit at a time. Test it out. Find a place to apply it. Get somebody to observe you and encourage them to share, and give them some construction about that, which is, what do you like and what should I keep doing? What can I add to be even better? And is there anything that I should stop doing or do differently? You do those things, man, the world is your oyster, if you like oysters, or it can be anything that serves as, if you'll pardon this, the apple of your eye. I know this, that the people who are constantly seeking to evolve are by far the most interesting people, and in fact tend to be really good at what they do. I don't know about you, but that's the kind of person I want to be close to as much as possible, because feeding off of their energy and ability and success is part of the point. Be good, be well. See you soon.